To me, being a fine artist is no different, have a similar profession, a similar status as a profession of a dentist, a doctor, an architect, and so on and so forth. Conceptual and modern theory is important, but at the end of the day, quality and craftsmanship are the prime factors in the work. I feel that there has to be a sense of quality in the work. It has to be of high standard, and that's for me. That is crucial. My name is Frank Toe. I'm from Scotland, and even though I'm of Chinese ethnic minority group, I've been living in Scotland for most of my life. I'm an artist, but the way that I've been trained and taught and got into art is quite unusual. Most painters will begin with a drawing, and then applying the drawing to the underlayer, to the underpainting, then work layer by layer by layer. For me, I work in a very unusual kind of way of working. The painting will start as abstract painting, and then the abstract painting will be full gesture, brush gestures, colours, no form, no structure, just an expression of colour. And I will spend maybe a couple of days, a couple of weeks, or even months on end trying to tweak the figure out of the painting. In a way, it's quite similar to Michelangelo, the Renaissance sculptor. It's a famous story of him, of actually freeing the human form from its marble prison. In a way, I'm doing the same thing, but with painting. Living in Scotland and growing up in Scotland has always had a major influence in my life. I suppose it also comes to the fact that during my year out, I was taught by a renowned painter, Peter Howson. I was taught a few things by his studio assistant during my year out, and it influenced the colours of my palette. And even though I was in England for about 4 years, the whole sense of that Scottish upbringing, and also the memories I had of being in Scotland, I think it was quite, it had a major impact on me. If I was given advice to any young artists on what to do when they graduate art school, I think what my best piece of advice to them is that you must have, is what I call extreme determination to do what you plan to do and to succeed. I mean, for me, extreme determination it goes to winning the richer skill. For example, when I was in Huddersfield, I actually sprained my ankle severely on the way to a party, and because I was injured, I actually didn't go to the doctors for over a week, and my ankle actually turned literally black. But because I was so into the work, I wanted to finish the painting, which was 6 feet by 8 feet. I refused to let something like that get in the way. Unfortunately, that was a bit of a stupid mistake. The award that I was nominated recently is the I think the official title is the Royal Bank of Scotland Young Entrepreneur / PSYBT Award. I've been nominated for the award at the moment, and I'm currently waiting word if I have won the regional award for Renfrewshire, which is my constituency. I feel that with this award, it shows there is a hope for fine artists to pursue a career within the areas of fine art, like painting, sculpture, printmaking, or so on and so forth. And I want to show, if I do get nominated for, if I do win the award, either regional and national, that I want to show that art has a stance as a profession. The way that I run my practice is, I think of it as a business. I make a product, I advertise it, and then I sell it. Unfortunately, in this day and age, not a lot of art schools teach that issue, because they feel like teaching business to artists is like a sellout. But I think that's ridiculous in the long run, because I think it's damaging the prospect of young art, of future generation of artists. So hopefully with this award, it will show to a lot of young hopeful artists that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Another incident is that I got blood poisoning from rubbing paint in my hands, which I read about Da Vinci did before, and because I had a cut on my hand, so the paint went into the blood and it caused kind of nerve damage.
So you have suffered for your art?
Sometimes, yes.